Yo, 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 it's your boy, Southside Geek A60 or A60. I don't know why I say A60 there when I use the A60, say A60. But anyways, back with another video from Josh at the Den of Nerds, which I think he's the only person there. So from Josh at Den of Nerds. But anyways, the video is Marvel confirmed the Doctor Doom and Franklin Richard sleep. Did they really confirm that? Let's find out. Let's go.
What am I talking about here? I'm talking about the fact that
Did I miss some shit? That's how I started.
What am I talking about here? I'm talking about the fact that the motivation for Doctor Doom in Doom.
I felt like I just attacked dude and I know.
What am I talking about here? I'm talking about the fact that the motivation for Doctor Doom
Man, homie, my fault.
in Doomsday appears to be that he lived in a universe where he married Sue Storm, and together they had a child that was named Franklin Richards, or maybe Franklin Von Doom. You know what I mean? That's actually kind of interesting. I wonder if they named him Franklin Von Doom. But either way, the rumor is, the theory that John Campea had, you know what I mean? The rumor is, chat, that the RDJ Doctor Doom, the main character of Doomsday, the main character of Secret Wars, that variant of Doctor Doom, comes from a universe where he married Sue Storm and had a child, Franklin Richards. Okay, now here's the thing. His child, his universe gets destroyed. And if you think about the stuff that Chris Gore was saying about Phantom of the Opera, I mean, think about Phantom of the Opera. And think about Vanessa Kirby's Sue Storm, and think about Doom lingering around Phantom of the Opera style. Okay, so like some of this stuff is actually making a lot more sense. Think of the post-credit scene for the Fantastic Four film. I mean, Doom has his mask off and he's touching the kid, dude. What's up with that? I don't know that there's any other explanation. That's a father and a son. Well, what it really is a father.
Yeah, that sounded wild.
And a variant of a son. Okay? Now, the other thing that's really wild about this is we've had a lot of rumors that.
I just noticed that the post that he has on screen is from Marvel Entertainment. That's what he said that. So they didn't technically like confirm it, but I see he's trying to flip it like that. I just peeped that. I just noticed the check mark. All I read was Marvel. The at Marvel shit. I don't know why I put that together. It wouldn't be just at Marvel. It would have been at Marvel some other shit. If it was like a fan account or some shit. Like dumbass.
Wanda Maximoff and Doctor Doom, RDJ's Doctor Doom, are going to have some kind of a romantic relationship. Now, the thing that I was told that's really weird, and I literally could not understand this up until now. I could not understand this.
What?
My source told me he's going to have Wanda as a girlfriend in Doomsday.
Okay.
And then he's going to be married to Sue Storm in Secret Wars. Okay. Now, I was like,
hey, yo, if there's one thing my boy Doom doing is knocking him down, feel me? Wanda and Sue? My boy got some bad. I don't want to say another word. My boy got some baddies on him. You know what I'm trying to say? Damn, Victor, I see you, Victor. I don't blame you, my boy. Wanda and Sue? Shit. I see you, my boy.
I remember hearing that and just being like, you got to be putting me on. You know what I mean? Like, you got to be pulling my leg. Are you joshing me? Right? Well, all of a sudden, that makes a lot more sense because Wanda herself was looking for variants of her children in the multiverse. Do you see where this is going?
Yeah, but...
So my prediction on that is that Doom loses his universe, loses his family, and he has to build the suit. Because remember, we learned that the suit is keeping Doom alive. His body is broken. He was destroyed, probably from the incursion that destroyed his entire universe. Doom is shattered, broken, and he builds a suit, probably like the same way Tony Stark did build a suit in the fucking caves, except this will be Doom in like a shattered universe. It's going to be super badass. And he's going to make a suit, hold himself together or whatever, right?
I kind of fuck with that. Like on some Darth Vader shit, like he needs the suit in order to be alive and shit. Like in order to be comfortable and walking around and shit. Like without the suit, he's in pain or whatever. I wouldn't, bro. I'm not opposed to that. I am not opposed to that because I know that's not a thing in the comic books. Doctor Doom just wears if anything, if anything, his mask has a reason why. I'm trying to say it's because he has a scar or some shit. Um, I would be opposed to that. Hell nah, that just sounds dope.
But then he's going out to the universe. I feel like he's going to stumble upon the prophecy of the Scarlet Witch. I feel as though Doom, just knowing Doom, would know about the Darkhold and is probably going to understand what's going on with Wanda. So then they meet up, and it's like, oh, you lost your children and you're looking for variants in the multiverse? Yeah, the multiverse is cruel to you as well. And then they form a bond over that. I mean, guys, that is the connection to make
Like I, like he said, of course it makes sense. I'm trying to say if that was the case, like it would make sense.
that romantic thing make perfect sense. And then you would say, okay, but then why Sue in Secret Wars? Isn't it obvious? When he becomes God, he's going to create the perfect reality for him. And in the perfect reality, he gets his wife back. So he's divorced dad in Doomsday with the new side chick, and they're having a fling, and she's had a complicated couple of years, and they're making it work together, and God bless them. But when he gets the juice and he can actually reset it, he is absolutely going to reset it, and he's absolutely going to be with his wife and his child in Secret Wars. That's what I predict. And guys,
That's why I'm not so opposed to all these rumors about like Doctor Doom in another universe was with Sue instead of Reed. Because in the comic books, bro, you gotta admit, bro, that was some sus ass shit. Like it's kind of weird. Like when Doctor Doom reset his created Battle World 2015 Secret Wars, dude, he made Sue his wife and and Reed and Sue's kids his kids. Dude, that's fucking weird. I don't care what you say. That's weird. Like, look, I fuck with the story. Obviously, I love that story. I own the fucking omnibus and the fucking the trade paperback. But like, dude, that's just weird. Like, all right.
that's literally just one thing that has like made more sense with this leak. Okay. So just to go back to the post, right? This really does seem to be what's going on. And I think the reason Marvel Entertainment is willing to literally tease it, sort of be cheeky, like, we know the leaks out there kind of a thing, we're having fun with this, is because they're going to drop this shit in the first trailer. Did you guys see what I'm saying here? Like, they're going to drop this shit in the first trailer, dude. They're going to tell us right.
As opposed to we're in the first trailer, in front of the Avatar film in theaters. So, dude, I can't wait. Either way, I'm hyped for Avatar. So I'm not gonna go just to that movie just for theater. I mean, just for trailer. I'm gonna go watch the movie to watch Avatar. I just get the fucking added plus off that in front of that movie. There might be Avengers Doomsday trailer. Trying to say, shit.
On Front Street, what's going on with
So even if it's like 30 seconds long, like it's like not really a trailer, and then the next day they release a trailer, dude, come on, that's fire. Get to see a little teaser that nobody will the day before. Feel me? Come on.
Doom? What's going on with Franklin? What's going on with Sue? Okay, so that's just the first part of this. I'll look at chat for a little bit here because I want to know what you guys think about this, because I have a lot more to say, but also this is pretty wild. This is very different than what a lot of us thought. So what do you make of this, chat? Like, what do you think of this? And also too, like specifically, I'm wondering, do you think the Marvel Entertainment post is intentional? That explains the medieval concept art, Doctor Doom, Sue, Franklin standing next. Yep. I don't like this. And yeah, this post is intentional. Ooh, oh man. Okay. Well, maybe I could sell you on it a little bit because I'm not completely sold on it myself, but there's aspects of it that I actually really like. It does play heavily off of the Doctor Doom Reed Richards dynamic from the comics. Specifically, it plays off of the Jonathan Hickman 2015 Secret Wars, where Doom does take Reed.
Wait, what did my boy say?
Heavily off of the Doctor Doom. Okay, well, maybe I could sell you on it a little bit because I'm not completely sold on it myself, but there's aspects of it that I actually really like. It does play heavily off of the Doctor Doom Reed Richards dynamic from the comics. Specifically, It plays off of the Jonathan Hickman 2015 Secret Wars.
I wonder why. I wonder why. And then we're gonna get an Avengers, oh, another Avengers movie that's called what again? Secret Wars. So I wonder why they're taking from the 2015 Secret Wars book by Jonathan Hickman. Hmm. I want, like, dude, obviously no shit. I love you, Josh. I'll fuck with you, Brody, but no shit.
Where Doom does take Reed's family. It was like a
I know he's trying to say that. He's trying to talk about something specific, though. I was just fucking around. Don't take it. Don't take it to the heart. Don't take it to the heart, please. I was fucking around.
really weird thing, man. It was a weird thing. Doom, when he pops up on Battleworld,
Mhm.
Sue's there, Franklin's there, Valeria's there, and they all just believe, like Doom literally altered their minds to get them to believe that Doom was their dad slash husband, right? And that was like weird. It definitely pissed Reed off, and it certainly had a lot to do with how the whole story concluded, which I thought was really interesting. But the subtext of that, I always viewed as Doom views Reed as the version of himself that got everything handed to him. And
Oh,
so Doom
shit, hold up, yo. I threw away the trash before I hopped on this video. She make sure I lock the fucking door. I did. I know y'all can hear me still. I'm all the way here in my living room. All right. Woo! All right, come back right now. I'll be back in 3, 2, 1. What up? Yeah. All right. Oh, I'm over here looking for my OBS on my main monitor. Dumbass is right here. By the way, can you see me good? I feel like I'm kind of like choppy. Anyway, back to the video.
Doom taking Reed's family as the god emperor of Battleworld, to me always meant that Doom did always want Reed's life. He wanted Reed's life. Deep down, somewhere inside, he wanted Reed's life, which is an empathetic quality. Like that's a humanizing quality. It's like interesting that was in that story. So this right here is like a version of that, where like you could have a variant of Doctor Doom. And dude, this guy, like, he didn't do anything. He just was living out his normal life on this timeline, living his best life. Might have even been like kind of a chill Doctor Doom, right? And married to Sue Storm, and they have the child, Franklin. And then Steve Rogers shows up, and he's like, "Sorry, your reality shouldn't exist. I got to make sure my friend Tony Stark keeps his daughter Morgan." And the like just
Oh, well, the ass face out. Hold up, what? Sorry, YouTube.
life might have even been like kind of a chill variant of Doctor Doom. And dude, this guy, like, he didn't do anything. He just was living out his normal life on this timeline, living his best life. Might have even been like kind of a chill Doctor Doom, right? And married to Sue Storm, and they have the child, Franklin. And then Steve Rogers shows up, and he's like, "Sorry, your reality shouldn't exist. I got to make sure my friend Tony Stark keeps his daughter Morgan." And the like just boom, every
Dude, that would be wild. That would be like, because he stole Doctor Doom. I'm trying to say, even though in that universe he was a cool dude, but him losing his family and his whole universe, like, it just unlocked that part of him that's always been in there. So he just goes full, like, God Emperor Doom. Dude, that's not, I'm not gonna lie, that would be wild. And like Steve comes and he's like, "Yo, I don't know you, nigga. I don't know you, nigga. I'm about to protect my boy reality though. I don't know about you. I'm protecting my mans though. I don't know about you." You trying to say? And then Doctor Doom is like, "Oh hell nah." And then feel me, he come back. He come from that lick back. Feel me? So yeah. That sounds dope. That sounds dope.
Everything's just fucking decimated. I don't think that's like the actual way that's going to go down, but like something like that, right? And so the shit just like everything is destroyed in front of him. And then we'll see Victor. Like, how many of y'all read the what's the deal? What's the deal? The Doctor Doom comic from last year, the Jonathan Hickman one, the one shot. How many of you guys read that? Because in that comic,
Which one?
there's a section where like you find Doctor Doom. I put it into the video today. There's a section where like you find Doctor Doom and he's like in space and he's all messed up. And it's because he was fighting that Galactus and he got fucked up, right? But he's still alive. Like he's kept himself alive, I think, for days
I think I read that.
in space. And then he's rescued by Valeria. Okay. They build him a new suit. They give him 3 cosmic cubes. They give him a blood transfusion with celestial blood.
What?
By Valeria. Okay. They build him a new suit. They give him 3 cosmic cubes. They give him a blood transfusion with celestial blood. And then he goes to fight that Galactus again as the last hope of that universe, right? So it's like the super badass thing.
Dude,
but
that's all right.
So with Doom being destroyed, like his body being destroyed, Doctor Doom, his actual physical body being torn apart, I expect we would see something similar to that comic where like this broken individual, you know, maybe the world will look a little bit like Sinister Strange in Multiverse of Madness. Do you remember how like it looked like an incursion happened there? And in fact, I believe, yeah, because Steven says, I can see why you guys are so worried about incursions when they go there. And then the Sinister Strange says, I lost to him, and we never find out who. It's probably Doctor Doom. But anyway, so maybe Doctor Doom's world will end up kind of looking like that with like everything fucking destroyed, right? And then this guy's gonna have to like crawl around, get this suit, and use his magic.
I forgot we got a tease of how an event of how Earth looks after an incursion in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. That's right, I forgot because Doctor Strange, where he meets Sinister Strange, is on an Earth that lost to an incursion. Oh shit, that's right. Those visuals were fire too, like everything out of sync. There was like, oh fuck, there was like water and shit coming. Just, I don't know, because the whole world, the whole universe just got fucked up. I'm trying to say all the physics, everything just went out the fucking window. That's why you saw floating shit in the air. I just remember that was a dope visual for an incursion, for an for an Earth that has been through an incursion. That was a dope visual for that.
He can like rebuild himself, keep himself alive, maybe by pure will alone. And that to me is kind of dope. Okay, that to me is kind of cool. And if that's something they can actually appropriately set up, it's not like my version of Doctor Doom. You know what I mean? It's not like my favorite way that this could go. But I can see a way that that's very satisfying for Doctor Doom fans. It's just kind of like, look, this is just the MCU version of it. And at the same time, given everything that was going on and everything they had to juggle, this might be the best that they could come up with. So that's a little bit of cope. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? I think Doom and the Fantastic Four, like Doom's going to tell them about his reality and the incursions, and they're all going to be kind of working together. And the connection will be that Doom loves the kid and actually wants to help and actually.
I was just gonna say, yeah, but we still don't know what universe this Doom is from. My dumbass, I still playing this theory. This theory that this Doom was from another universe where he was married to Sue Storm. So okay, that'll be a twist, right? Would it like this Doctor Doom? Like, of course, like he's bad, but he was a chill Doctor Doom. Like out of all the Doctor Dooms, he was chilled the fuck out. I'm trying to say he was just a nonchalant, just like genius of Tony Stark, but with the humbleness of Reed. I'm trying to say.
Is
No, the personality of Tony Stark, but the humbleness of Reed. That's what I meant to say.
trying to bring his universe back to get his kid back. and his wife. Um,
That doesn't make sense either, Noah. You know how Tony Stark was a fun dude, but he was kind of cocky. But imagine taking away the cockiness. I'm trying to say that he's a fun ass dude to be around. It's in the third. Like, and then the humbleness of Reed. Damn, fuck.
And so I think that's like that'll be like the Doom thing, and then Doom and Reed and everybody like work together. They're trying to solve all the problems. They come into 616, okay? And I do believe at that point, Doom will take his mask off because I was told directly from sources he will pretend to be Tony Stark. Okay? So can like just hear me out on that. I was told he will pretend to be Tony Stark. Well, what does that mean? What does that mean? That probably means he's
Yeah,
going to show up
that is
on
true.
616 with the Fantastic Four. And he's going to say,
But that's true. I mean, like, yeah, it is true. Like, what does that mean? Like, cool. Like, he's pretending to be Tony. Okay, but why? What is he trying to do? Why is he pretending to be Tony? Why can't he just be Victor Von Doom?
you know me. And he's going to take his mask off and he's going to be like, your Iron Man was a variant of me. You probably didn't know he was a Victor Von Doom. But something like that. Like Doom will use the fact that they're variants of each other to gain the trust of the Avengers to then go beat up the X-Men to then get all to get to Steve basically and do all of that sort of stuff, right?
I'm sorry, I know keep pausing. My issue with that though, I just thought about it. My issue with that is that Doctor Doom is petty though. Like Doctor Doom is like not petty, it's not the right word. He's straight up, bro. He's blunt. Like he doesn't hide shit. Like Doctor Doom wouldn't pretend to be Tony Stark. I'm trying to say the only time Doctor Doom pretended to be anybody in the comics that I remember was he pretended to be this like god figure called Rabum Allah, and that's from Secret Wars. He pretended to be like this god that the Black Swans um they sort the worship and do his bidding. That's like about the only time that I seen Doctor Doom pretend to be somebody else. Literally every other time he wants motherfuckers to know Doctor Doom did it. It was Victor Von Doom. You know what I'm trying to say? No. So like that's the only thing that I kind of have a problem with. Like, why is he pretending to be Tony Stark? Why is he not just putting up and being like, yeah, nah, I'm just a variant. He was just a variant of me. So that's why he looks like me. Why would he lie? Why would he pretend? Unless he needs to. I'm trying to say, Doctor Doom in the comics, he doesn't care how powerful somebody is. He's not gonna lie. No, I'm trying to say just to get whatever he wants. No, this motherfucker does whatever he wants, basically.
So that's what I think is possibly going on. Like, dude, I'm telling you, a lot of the stuff I heard now makes even more sense. Like there were a lot of things where I was like, I can't place this. I don't understand this. How would this work? You know what I mean? Especially like, frankly, this part where he's gonna get the Fantastic Four to work for him. He's gonna manipulate the Avengers of 616 to say, by saying he's Tony. And then he's actually manipulating everybody, which again, we're going to come to in a second because I have a very crazy theory about what all of that could mean. But yeah, let me know. Any leaks about Rune King 4 that I've missed? Nothing that I've seen, brother. There's some, I think there were some rumblings about it, especially connected to.
If I don't know what Rune King Thor is, search that up. Is Thor gonna become that version of him? Oh shit. Comic book people, let me know if I'm wrong. Isn't Rune King Thor when he has like the Black Winter? He absorbs the Black Winter, some shit like that. The shit that destroyed the universe that Galactus the thing that destroyed the universe that Galactus came from, the previous universe of the Marvel universe, right? Isn't that Rune King Thor?
Like Alex Perez was teasing that they have a plan for Loki and Thor to reunite. And then the Majestic guy recently said that like Cap and Thor are going to go recruit a bunch of variants of like themselves, which is wild. But does that mean he becomes Rune King Thor? I'm not really sure. But that's all I know about it. Doom using Asgardian magic like Loki. Well, it's possible. I mean, if you look at the so let me do a thing here, okay? Let me pull something up here. Because if you look at the suit, which, dude, by the way, guys, there's so much happening right now. It's like hard for me to keep track of it all. But there was a person that confirmed yesterday that this is the Doctor Doom suit.
Yeah.
Now, we kind of knew that, but 100% this is it. Somebody literally saw set photos of Downey in this thing. Okay. And also, Steve wielding Mjolnir, definitely in the movie as well. But I feel like we already knew that. Now, what's important about this thing with Doom here is that this is the suit that is protecting him. This is keeping him alive. And it's possible it's keeping him alive after a universe was destroyed. So look at that. Now take a look at it and like look a little bit more closely. So you have maybe the 10 rings. You have Thor's symbol here.
Yeah.
You have Captain Marvel's.
That's what I'm saying, yo. If I don't know if I'm gonna upload the video that I recorded before this, or if I said it in this video because I already recorded for 25 minutes now. I'm gonna post to Doctor Doom being like how Darth Vader is. Like he needs the suit to survive. The suit keeps him alive. trying to say, dude, that would be so fire. And that's the whole reason why he has like 10 rings. Everything he's about to say, I'm pretty sure. He needs all that magic and all that in order to keep him together because he's a human being at the end of the day. I'm trying to say, and he survived the incursion. I'm trying to say, and that shit probably fucked him up. So he needs the suit and he needs all this other extra magical shit to keep him alive.
Symbol over here. You have these gauntlets, which maybe, I don't know, they Marvel. You have Thor's symbol here. You have Captain Marvel's symbol over here. You have these gauntlets, which maybe, I don't know, they look a little bit like Guardians of the Galaxy tech or some shit to me. And then they have these little like card things on his chest, which I think are runes.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think that's
So this is likely the suit that Doom created out of his broken universe in order to keep himself alive and make himself as powerful as possible. So, yeah, maybe Asgardian magic, maybe all of it, dude. Maybe he's using all of it.
Yeah.
You know?
I think so.
Pretty cool.
And that would make him a god, Emperor Doom. I'm trying to say that would really, how you say that phrase? That would really pin down the point that he's fucking powerful. Like, nah, this dude got everything, bro.
So there's no Doom in the F4 world. I'm a little confused on that. I mean, there's Latveria.
Yeah.
I had assumed that.
And they pan right to that shit. I think twice in the movie in Fantastic Four. Like, that was not for no reason, dude.
That Doom was from that universe. And I felt pretty comfortable in that, but now not so much. Like literally now, not so much. So I think it's possible there is no Victor in that universe. Which Infinity Stones was Steve bringing back that caused the incursion? Well, so that's a whole nother thing because, and by the way, too, shout out to Colton. He does a lot of stuff over with Ryan Airy and Screen Crush. He's kind of been on.
Sorry if I get his name wrong. Colton Ogboard, right? That's his name. Bro's dope. Search him up. He has great theories.
On this for a while. I remember he did a very big video about how Steve putting the stones back could have created Tony. And I think it would have to be one of the stones with Tony Stark that then caused a bunch of chaos. And then maybe because it's possible that it is a Tony Stark variant that becomes Doctor Doom. I still don't think that's what it is, but I guess that's still technically possible, even within what we're discussing right now, right? So, yeah, pretty interesting, man. Pretty interesting stuff, yeah. What else do you guys think? I feel a new short a brewing. Hey, I've heard that shorts are increasing their monetization, which is kind of interesting. So I might have to start looking at shorts as well. You guys know I like money. Hello, I like money, so we'll look into it, bro. If Doom already put the pieces of Shattered Universes into his suit, that explains how he knows how to do Battle World. Yeah, that's fair. That's absolutely fair.
I know, right? I wonder how Battle World's gonna come together. I wonder how it's gonna look, dude. I hope it's. I want that shit to feel huge, bro. Because in the comic book, it's a whole fucking world. I'm trying to say, like, literally each like continent is its own thing, dog. It's not even a continent. It's like all one big mass. It's one like huge thing together. Like imagine for those who know like Pangea, like imagine that, but each section of that being like a Spider Verse, what was it called in the comic books? Dark Fujikaji, some shit like that. That's like oh, there's a 2099, a whole like state. Like, dude, it's crazy.
Tony becoming Doctor Doom wouldn't be a comic accurate Doctor Doom. Very true. I mean, technically, there are versions of that character in the comics, but I know what you mean. Yeah. The Doom adoption thing would be a retcon. Yes, it would. Because the Russos denied the adoption theory in special released thing of Endgame, but I could see them doing it nonetheless. I'd hate it though. Yeah, I think that people would have mixed feelings on it. Yeah, I just kind of keep coming back to them wanting to challenge the audience. You know, them wanting to challenge the audience. I think that's kind of an interesting thing to say. Yeah.
Oh shit. Anyways, that was that. Damn, I know that shit was done like that. Damn, I was just it was longer. I was into that. So, anyways, yeah. All right. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think about this theory. Like I said, I think I made a video already about this before this one. I think I'm gonna post it. So yeah, just because I'm not gonna post it, I'm gonna say it again. Let me know if what you think about Doctor Doom coming from a universe where he's with Sue Storm and the kids that she has with Reed and other universe that's their kids, the Doctor Doom universe. I'm trying to say that's Doctor Doom and Sue's kid. Let me know what y'all think. All right. Ooh, I forgot. I do gotta put split off of this. But yeah. All right. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah. Let me know what y'all think. Deuces.